First off, let me begin by thanking the staff and wrestlers and office of NTWA for their hospitality and making me feel really welcome on July 4th for their show. They have some big things going on, and I wish them the best of luck, and I would gladly work over there again. Everybody was really nice, and like I said, the hospitality was amazing. And it was really good seeing guys like Max Muscles, Ray Evans, Chuck West, Dusty Wolf, Mad Dog, L.A. Steel, and Miss Lacey. So it was good to see those guys. And getting in the ring with Seth was cool. I won by DQ. He used a chain at the end of the match. But before that, we were having a pretty good competitive match. And I hope that it's not the last time we meet in the ring in a one-on-one situation. Hopefully Miss Lacey, who was his valet at the show, won't be there this time because she added to, by roughing me up a little bit. But all in all, it was a really good show. The trip, it was like a 10-hour round trip, and that's always kind of rough, but a friend of mine went with me, so it made the trip less taxing on me. So, also, what else happened? I watched Hancock and Wanted, and I give my recommendation for both those movies. Hancock was really cool, different type of superhero movie, and Wanted, although didn't follow, it left a big chunk out of the comic book, from the comic book. I thought it was still a pretty solid movie, and it's just amazing that like the likes of Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Dark Knight, Wanted, Hancock have such A-list actors on them and A-list directors. I mean, you've got Dark Knight, Heath Ledger, Christian Bale, you've got Morgan Freeman, who did not just that, but he was in Wanted. Angelina Jolie in Wanted. James McAvoy in Wanted. Edward Norton playing Bruce Banner. Liv Tyler, Gwyneth Paltrow, Robert Downey Jr., Jeff Bridges. I mean, just the list of actors, and just it's great being a comic book fan, actually getting to see it portrayed by such good acting. So, both movies I recommend. Wrestling, I actually watched. I had everything DVR'd, so I got to Raw and SmackDown. To me, were solid shows. I think on SmackDown, the influx of guys like Jim Ross, Triple H, Jeff Hardy, Mr. Kennedy, a few others. I think the influx of that kind of talent makes that show very watchable and very decent. I thought the Jeff Hardy, John Morrison match was solid. I thought the four-way was pretty good. The Diva title, it's still up in the air. I'm not sure. Raw was good, but I already covered that. ECW, it was one of the kind of missed shows. I'm not really that. I wasn't that big. I want to see Evan Bourne and Mike Knox, and it was good to have Kofi and Shelton on that show, and now they're kind of gone, so they're going to have to kind of revamp a little bit, I think. The Atlas Ortiz guy, for me, the jury's still out. Love the tattoo, but I wasn't really solid on his debut. Something was missing, and again, it could be me being like, man, that was a great tattoo, and hating on him a little bit, but jury's still out. He did get a win, so there you go. TNA was TNA. I like how they're intermixing everyone. I like what they're doing with Styles and Kurt. The Kurt segments were funny, but pretty predictable for the most part. Even the spastic colon. I don't even want to touch that. Literally, I don't want to touch that. What else? How are you going to have a World X Cup and not have P.D. Williams anywhere near it? It's kind of odd. I would think if you're the X Division champion, you would want to show, or at least say, look, I'm going to put my stamp on this. Especially for the Ultimate X match. Samoa Joe's maturation as champion, I think, there shouldn't be any doubt of why he is champion or that he needs to prove himself. I mean, the guy beat Kurt Angle. That should be enough, and they should not need the extra added stuff. I mean, throwing in Kevin Nash and stuff, I guess it's okay, but I've always looked at Samoa Joe as just let the guy stand on his own and see what he can do. I think people don't need to be... they don't need to take baby steps with him. I mean, you've already pulled the trigger that this guy's the champion, so treat him as such. I think Joe does a pretty decent job as far as getting over his intensity, but I think they just need to let him be. And they could have done without all this extra stuff. I don't really know what the point is. But him and Booker should be pretty solid. I don't even know if I'll be in Houston for the TNA show because I have to go back out of town for my real job. But if I can, hopefully I can go. But it's one of those situations where I'd like to get invited by TNA or by the guys and not just go backstage because I know so-and-so. I'd like, Dixie Carter or whoever, or at least to get a look. If it doesn't happen, I've got some stuff in the works, hopefully through YouTube or just through some friends, trying to work out something to get guys' names out there more than we're getting ourselves out there as it is. But all in all, it was a good week. I do appreciate everyone's feedback on the Inside My Head segment. I plan on doing that again, probably for the July 18th and July 19th shows. PWA has a show on July 18th. I'm not sure if I'm on that yet. There's another show possibility if I'm not on the PWA show. And at PCW, I think it's been made official, but it will be me and Tim Storm, so I will cover that. But between now and then, I'm sure I'm going to cover a video, something a little different. Not a review, possible story time. And I'm going to do something that I don't like to do, and that is name drop a little bit. So, got a story, and kind of want to let you guys in on it. So, again, I hope everybody had a great July 4th. I know that I did for the most part, and I'm looking forward to doing more videos and getting more footage. Oh yeah, also, the June 28th edition of PCW Wrestling, PCW's Full Throttle show is online at PCWWrestling.com. Check out the link, and also click on for more videos, and you will see a full show, which will have me and Wally Darkman facing Tim Storm and James Johnson, which I thought was a pretty solid match. But I'd like to hear what you think, and I think that's it. Again, as always, you're more than welcome to come and visit the Lucha Lounge anytime. And remember, it's not just a place to visit, it's a state of mind. It's a lifestyle, it's an attitude. So with that, stay cool, stay sexy, stay classy, but hey, you're already all three because you're in the Lucha Lounge. Later.